folks. So, we are going to do something a little slightly bit different. So I've gotten a couple of questions about things behind me on my shelves, and it did occur to me that while I have done book tours, I haven't actually ever shown off any of the decor that I have on my shelves, and sometimes the decor changes or it switches around, or I put extra stuff out for holidays and stuff like that. But it remains sometimes the same. It's been kind of the same for a few months. I've added a couple of things, of course, but yeah, I figured I could do a tour of what bookish or other things are around my bookshelves, or on them, the decor on them, because some of them, a lot of it is there for specific reasons, and then some of it's just because these things mean something to me and I want to put them somewhere where I can see them all the time. Yeah, I guess this is a book decor tour thingy mahooge. Alright, so I will turn this whole thing around. I have it on a stand right now, but because I have to move things around, it might get a little shaky for some of this. Sorry. Okay, the first things to note up top here. First up, this fish that you see here. It is actually, I believe, a salmon. It is a piece of native artwork. I got this little, it's kind of a bookmark, but not exactly. This is print, basically, I guess. I got this when I donated some money to the National Museum of the American Indian, which is in DC. And yeah, this came in I think either initial information or thank you information, something like that. Anyway, I thought it was really cool, and so I put it up here. These two things actually are from my first and only owl crate I ever got. I decided to try it out when was that, 2018, 2019 I want to say. I thought this print was super cool, so I kept that. And then this is a sticker that says, "We are the darkest acts made light," which I believe is a quote from Our Dark Duet, which actually is a book I have not read yet. This next thing right here is, I have an action figure of Anne Bonny. She's on my shelf, so you'll see her. She is basically my favorite pirate. I mean, Jean Lafitte is also up there on my favorite pirates list, but yeah, I just think she was pretty badass. Anyway, yeah, so I have an action figure of her, and I decided, oh, this is a really cool informational thing, so I just ended up keeping it because just because. This is a Dreamcatcher little, oh boy, keychain. Brain fart. What are we? This next thing that you see here is this poster of a black bear cub. It's a little worse for wear. This has moved with me through 4 or 5 different living spaces, so he's a little beat up, but it's okay. Still cute. And then what you'll see down here is, I really love bears. They are my favorite animal. I had a nature calendar a couple years ago, and I just kind of pulled out some of the pictures. I also have a picture of an eagle right here. Yeah, I kept that. And then I got this Harry Potter box, I don't remember when that was, a few years ago. And this Witch Weekly thing was in it, and yeah, I just ended up taping it up here. Okay, moving quickly through up top, I used to get Loot Crate, so I have a couple of them still because they made things. So this makes, I can't pronounce that. Molge, fuck, whatever. It's Thor's hammer. So, as you can tell, I haven't seen any of the Thor movies. It's fine. But that is there. And then this is just Harry Potter stuff that, yeah. Archer, here, I'll bring him down so you can see him in all his glory. It's an Archer figurine. I got this when I was still getting like Loot Crate. Then I've got, ooh, I actually need to pull him out soon. It is mine. I collect nutcrackers, and that's my leprechaun nutcracker. Then I have these things, I got them for like Michael's. They spell out my name, a wooden lioness, a fake LED candle. I have this Star Wars ring. It came off of a cupcake, no worries. I cleaned all the sugar off. This is where some of my pop boxes are. I didn't really have a good storage space for them otherwise, so they're just kind of here. Oh, and my other wall, as you can see, I have a wall dedicated to the Beatles. So several years ago I had a Beatles calendar and I didn't want to throw it out, so I ended up cutting out their pictures, and yeah, taping them up on my wall because I love the Beatles. They are one of my favorite bands of all time. I love them in all their iterations, their evolving whatevers. Yeah, love them. Big fan. I am a Paul girl, in case anyone was wondering who my favorite is. And yeah. So this is basically just the lovely boys. As you can see, here's more Loot Crate, Cog Crispies, like a cereal box, and then that's Crime Scene Kit. Oh, and this is a dinosaur hat mask thing. Don't mind me, I don't know. And then this lovely lady is Griselda, and I found her at Michael's around Halloween time, and I thought she was too cute to put downstairs with the Halloween stuff, so she's just chilling here. Okay, so as for the shelves themselves, let's see. First up, we'll go with the top shelf. Well, this first shelf is all of my fantasy. As for knick-knacky things, so I was a big fan of Inuyasha in high school, so I have a Moroku keychain. I'm afraid to put him on any of my bags because I don't want him to get ruined. And then I have this really cool bear, like, Christmas ornament that my friends gave me for Christmas. I love them. So I have this little dudette hanging there. There's a Harry Potter print thing that came in that box that I got a few years ago. Let's see, then I have this, oh, I have a Totoro. You'll see a lot of Totoros, and a lot of paper cranes too, to be honest. Then this is a wooden statue of a seahorse. I also really love seahorses. They are another one of my favorite animals. And then I got a lot of pops. So I've got Evie and Rick from The Mummy, because I love The Mummy. So excited that Brendan Fraser is back in business, as it were. Yeah, and then I have, these are actually the first pops I ever, like, got. They're Marty and Doc from Back to the Future. And then I have Billy, the Sanderson sisters, and Danny holding Binks from Hocus Pocus. And this is a sticker from Harding Pencroft Academy from, it came in my Daughter of the Deep book. Oh, and then I have a little Tsum Tsum here, Mickey. And then these bookmarks. So these came from, I know I did a book, oh, whoa, English. I did a bookmark tour a while back So I'll try to remember, editing Jen of the future, to list the shop. But this is an online shop called Marcando Paginas, and I got these lovely magnetic bookmarks there. So these are Season 2, or Dragonfly and Amber, Jamie and Claire, and Wedding, Jamie and Claire. Second shelf. Okay, so starting off, we've got a Tsum Tsum of Rapunzel. Actually, here, I'll pull her off so you can see her better. See? Focusing, maybe? Yeah, she's cute. So I bought some artwork from this person's shop. It is, oh, let me look. Lee Berry, watercolor. They're on Etsy. They are one of a couple of artists on Etsy that I've gotten like pieces from before. This person's pieces, I don't think, oh, this was the person. I liked her artwork, but I didn't buy any of it from me. I bought a couple of her seashore ones for my parents for their anniversary, so but she sent this really nice card, so I kept it because I think it's like actually really beautiful. So this is my sci-fi nonfiction shelf. Yeah, it's messy. So I have more Back to the Future. So I have this Hot Wheels DeLorean my brother gave me. Love it. And then we have basically Doc from 1955, and then 2015 Marty. This is a broken good luck charm that one of my friends gave me when I was going through like a really rough patch, and she broke again, but my luck got better after that, so I just kind of kept her. And then I've got this little E.T. dude. This is heavy metal. You can really hurt someone with this, actually. But yeah, I've had this since forever because I was like really into E.T. as a kid. Then I've got, oh, this actually, I could probably also include this shop. It's Piper Polymer. I have not, she also has a witchy channel. I actually haven't watched her channel or done anything in like a few years now, so honestly I'm not sure if her shop is still open, but if it is, I'll leave like a link to it. But she does like polymer things and like dragon eggs, and I fell in love with this. It is a fire dragon egg, and I just think it's freaking awesome. So I usually have this elsewhere in the room, but I've been kind of having it on my shelf lately as like a thing to stack on my books as I read them for the month. Let's see, then I also have this little Pinkie Pie. You'll see a lot of ponies as well, because my friends and I got super into My Little Pony when we were in college, because it's about when Friendship is Magic came out, and it's this whole thing where a bunch of us just realized that our personalities aligned with each of the ponies, and it's like an inside joke thing with us, and yeah. Pinkie Pie is not my pony, actually. My pony is Fluttershy, which you'll see more of, but I have a couple of the little guys floating around as well. I have a little crane here, Pop of Iroh, of course, the best uncle in the world, and then I also have Appa from Avatar, and then I've got a little No-Face, of course, my Jennifer mug. This got broken years ago, and I'm afraid to just have the handle break off again, so I retired it, and it just holds all of my mini bookmarks. Oh, and a fake cigar from a costume. Oh, and this little guy is cute. I got him at a craft fair this past, like, Christmas, so. Okay, so this shelf is all the rest of nonfiction, and then, like, mysteries and classics. Yeah. So I have an equality sticker here, because we're a no-hate household. Then I have a little keychain of Alexander Hamilton, one of my besties gave me. And then I also have this that is from one of my besties too. It says, "A good friend knows all your stories, a best friend helps you write them." And then, oh, here is, oh, I'm gonna like have to turn in my fan card because I cannot for the life of me remember what her name is. And that's really sad because she was one of my favorite characters when I used to watch this, so oopsies on my part. Editing Jen, do your work. Okay, then I have this. This is another Loot Crate thing. It's from Pacific Rim, which honestly is not a movie that I liked, but hey, coasters. So I have a coaster here on my shelf. And then I have Moana and shit, I can't remember the name of the pig either. Yep, I'm doing great today. I've got this little bag of friendship that just has this from another friend, and this has just a bunch of cool little stuff in it. This also came from a arcade game, because I'm really bad at arcade games, so I can only win really tiny prizes. And I've got this little pirate dude. Here's the Anne Bonny action figure. I love her. She looks like such a fucking badass. Okay, then I've got these pirate rings here. And I have pops of Sesshomaru, Inuyasha, and Kagome. Another paper cream. These are from Inuyasha. And then I have Merlin and Archimedes, which I got recently. This, one of my besties gave me for, was it Christmas? Yeah, I think it was Christmas. It is a writer's block. Get it? It's of Agatha Christie. And it has like a whole bunch of stuff from her books and her signature and stuff. But I usually leave it with her face right there. Just cause. And I will show you these guys. So this is another little magnetic guy, kitty cat, and then this is from the same shop. I can't remember if this is also from their shop or if I got this as like a free thing and something else I bought. I literally cannot remember. I feel bad, but I just don't remember. But these are also from Mercando Paginas. So this is like Outlander, or season 1 of Jimmy and Claire. And then I have Percy, Annabelle, Jesus, what am I doing? Percy, Annabeth, and Grover from Percy Jackson. And I also have a Nico, because of course I do, but he is currently being a bookmark in one of my books from like my nightstand of shame. So, I forgot that I didn't show you this guy. Oh my gosh, that is Genie. I have a Tsum Tsum of Genie too. Jeez, what's wrong with me? Okay, so this is where things get a little more messy, because this is a shelf that you guys don't see. So, yeah, the next two are really messy, I'm sorry. Well, this is all of my, like, the rest of my mysteries and historical fiction, or no, just historical fiction, and then my horror and literary fiction and romance novels and all that jazz. Okay, this has another Totoro. I told you I have a bunch of them everywhere. This is a pin of, it's a Lady Gaga pin. I got this when me and one of my besties went to her Enigma residency in Las Vegas, and this is I got a pin of The Fame because that was my introduction to her, and it's also my favorite album of hers still. Then I have my lovely fairy. Her name is Finula. This is Tyrion. And I have rose quartz all over her. Then I've got Pop of Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. This is my little witchy. Her name is Esmeralda. Shit, I can't remember this pony's name either. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so badly. And then up here, this is a jewelry box of mine from childhood. It has little ballerina. It plays when you wish upon a star. Right now it has all of my sewing stuff in it because I don't need it for a jewelry box anymore. So I just, yeah, I converted it into my sewing kit. Then I have this Halloween little pumpkin dude candle thingy, and this fantastic Jack Torrance book sculpture that my sister got me for Christmas. And then, man, I cannot remember this kid's name, but it's one of the little girls from My Neighbor Totoro. So I have one little thing of her, and then this one is up on top of one of the other books, and yeah, she's kicking around too. These are my resolutions for the year, don't mind me. And then I've got, by Stephen King, of course, a pop of Stephen King. And then I got Rick from Rick and Morty, and I have this mug figure of Chewbacca. Down here, at one time, it was neater, I swear. Now it's a freaking mess because I ran out of room. This like old Polly Pocket. I have a nutcracker of a cat. This is all of my graphic novels, oversized books, yeah, all of that. And then some other books of mine from like my younger years that I don't really have anywhere to store it. It's a mess down here because I just, yeah, like I said, I ran out of room. Other things that are down here, I've got an Ice King statue. I have a Guardians of the Galaxy Q-Fig. Love Rocket and Groot. I have these figures from the House Moving Castle because duh. And then I have, it's hard to see him. He's actually a craft project I need to finish. This is a nutcracker that I just got for the holidays. Oh, and I have my personal library kit down here too. And don't mind the bag here. It is my extra yarn. Oh, and I almost forgot. So you can see him better. I have a Q-Fig of Spider-Man on TV. So this shelf might end up looking a little bit emptier because I took some picture frames off of here. You can see I've got like these Lipton tea animals. They came from like Lipton Tea used to have like these collection things. I don't know if they do it anymore. There's a lot of different ones. My grandparents used to collect these for me. So I have quite a few here and there. I have like even more back at my parents' house, to be honest. But yeah, so you'll see them. This is from the Pets collection. And then I've got Pops. So I've got my Doctor Who Pops. So I've got 11 and 10. And I have 10 Sonic Screwdriver, because he's my favorite. Got K9. And I have a Doctor Who's Pop. That's just our internet thing. I have Captain Jack, of course. And then I've got Van Gogh, because when you know, you know. And these are more of the pet ones. A dog and a bunny. Sorry, everything's kind of dusty. You move down to the first shelf, which is all of my classics, and then that goes to here, and then it turns into poetry. So you can see I have these little lights. It's the lights coming in, so you can't see them too well, but yeah. This is the lights. So over by my Jane Austen, I have my action figure of Jane Austen. And then over here by Very Wholesome Books, I have The Most Wholesome Man Ever. I have Mr. Rogers, complete with trolley. And yeah, my poetry books. And then moving down, so we have the rest of poetry, and then the beginnings of my non-fiction section, which runs into about here, and then starts my horror. And then these little guys right here, they're all kind of bunched up because I was moving books around. These are the circus collection. So we got like a dancing horse, strongest man, clown, lion, tiger, and this one is my favorite. It's the human cannonball. So the bottom down here, I've got this little, like, I got her out of a Kinder Egg actually. Little Rapunzel figurine. Oh, and then this is the rest of her, as you can see. And then right here starts my plays. So yeah, so for these little guys, we've got the Noah's Ark collection. So I've got Noah and crap. She has a name. I don't remember what her name is. Okay, whatever. And then we've got just the 2x2 animals. I'm sure there's probably more in this set, but these are the ones that I have. Then, kind of close to my Stephen King, we have my Shining Pops. So we've got Murderous Jack Torrance, we have a Very Scared Wendy, and a Red Rum Little Danny. Yeah, and then this is just my, this battery box for the lights, and my annotated copy of The Shining's just kind of, actually I put that in the wrong spot. This needs to go over here. Okay. And then this mess right here, this is just bat wings that my cat refuses to let me put on her. And then these are like scrapbooks and the cat tower. So now we're in on this shelf. Say hi to my husband's JoJo poster. Our wall scroll, rather. Show you, actually, it's kind of bookish. I mean, this is of the anime, but it's also a manga. Hold on. So, this is my wall scroll of the 7 Deadly Sins. And, oh, don't mind the covered bridge print. That is a print from Host Club. Then I've got a wall scroll from Host Club. Can you tell what one of my favorite anime is? I have this art print of Nausicaa. I just love her. I think Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind is like really underrated books. So this is like sci-fi, contemporary. So first I have this. My parents gave me years ago. It says, "Behave. What happens today is on Facebook tomorrow." Probably have to put something dumb on Facebook. This pop of Fluttershy, you'll see, a lot of Fluttershy. I have this little fight between Loki and Thor. Oh, and then this is Things You Think About in a Bar. It's a napkin art of Tim Burton. I got this in Vegas. This is just his, yeah, it's very weird. But also really cool. Let me know if you guys want me to do like a flip through of this or at some point or something, because it's bizarre, but in like a good way. Okay, this shelf then is the rest of like contemporary and then historical fiction and like literary fiction. Yeah. So I've got this mango candle. No, I don't burn it on here, I promise. This dude, I can't remember his name, but he's from Rainforest Cafe. I got a fake succulent. And I got Fluttershy, Beanie Baby. Then, this was my aunt's dog that I really loved. So this picture on here. And then I have got this pop of Darkwing Duck. This Beanie Baby of a little turkey. And then I have these wedding rubber duckies. Oh, and everything on here, this is like the end of like literary fiction, and then this is all romance novels. Moving down again, this is the rest of my romance novels, and then this messy ass stack, this is like my adventure books. So I've got a figure of Frodo, just chilling. This fan that I wanted, no, this is not the one I want. This is from Anime Boston, and this is a little crocheted snowman my grandma gave me. And then this is a picture of my cat Sakamoto. Yes. My Meg Cabot area. All I have on here is this Sonic the Hedgehog figure and this fan that I won at the arcade. So this is my other bookcase. There's the office in there where I normally film. There's the bedroom. Yeah, we've got Christmas lights going on. Let me see where to start. Oh, I have one bookish thing right here. It is a Anne of Green Gables print. It says, when you are imagining, you might as well imagine something worthwhile. Which actually is a quote I really like from that, but I got this from another artist on Etsy. I think his last name is like Gifruda? I'm probably mispronouncing it. I'll also leave a link to his art in there. I'm not sure if he does this anymore though. I know he's got like Lord of the Rings prints too, but I don't think he has Anne of Green Gables prints anymore, which is unfortunate. Thinking of you, Autumn, because I know that you really love Anne of Green Gables. So, sorry, I don't think he does these anymore, but he does, like, I think last time I looked he had like Lord of the Rings and like Little Women, I believe. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to the shelf itself. Random stuff I've got up here. We have a Fluttershy ornament. I forgot to put a couple of Christmas things away, so they're still kind of chilling. I have this little figure here. This is actually a snow globe my friend made. I've got a pop of Jim Henson with Kermit. These were my great-great-grandmother's things. I have them chilling here. Got a little turtle. This is me and my husband at our wedding. Yes, wedding stuff. Let me see. I got these little froggies. These were my grandparents. They're little candlestick holders. I think they're really cute. Little froggy. I also really love frogs. I have a couple of crystals right here. Some rose quartz and some amethyst. Sorry that this one is a wee bit dark, but I don't have lights up on this shelf. So this is this top shelf is all fantasy. And yeah, pretty much fantasy, and then the start of mysteries. So what I have here, I have pops. Oop, they're up a little bit forward. That's weird. So I've got Taran and the Horn King from the Black Cauldron movie, right by my Lloyd Alexander's, of course. I have a little dragon. His name is Scorchy. Then this is, oh my goodness, brain fart, Ariel and Flounder. I have them right by the house in Cerulean Sea because, hello, sea book, haha. Then I've got Belle. This is like my princess corner. I've got Belle here, of course. I've got this candle that smells like marmalade, which is appropriate because it's in like a jam jar. And then Tiana, of course. Down here we've got mysteries. Yeah, mysteries basically make up this whole shelf because that's my favorite genre. I've got this little thing. It has no colors in it anymore, so I don't know why I keep it, but so again, we have ponies. We have the main 6. So, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Applejack, Twilight Sparkle, Rarity, and Rainbow Dash. And this is, I got a bear here. These are old pictures of my pets growing up as my Herky boy. Here's my sweet baby. That's my parents' old dog, Jax. And then, oh, I have this turtle. Me and one of my besties got friendship turtles, and this one is mine. He is named after a character from the Master of Disguise, just because. And sorry, this last couple, they're really dark. I have a fake candle which might be working. Nope, battery's dead. well, it was the thought that counted. This is my end of mysteries, and then like my oversized books, and then my Vermont books. So I've got, this is Howie. I've had him for forever. He's guarding my oversized books. I've got this like Vermont, New Hampshire souvenir ashtray thing. I've got a Vermont bumper sticker. I have a pop of Bernie Sanders, and I have this pillow that I've had for like forever. I got it in elementary school. I can't remember why, but. And this last one on the shelf is my graphic novels and comic strip collections. So right here I just have a chibi plushie of Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin and a chibi plushie of Inuyasha from Inuyasha. You can probably sense a pattern with the manga and anime that I'm into based on repeat little guys. This painting isn't particularly bookish, but I just fell in love with it. The artist I met that I got it off of, I guess she like, this is in Italy somewhere. I don't know, it just makes me think of far off magical places. So I like having it near my books. So this shelf is all my manga. Again, we have more plushies. We have a little chibi plushie of Yuki, dressed as a rat, of course, from Fruits Basket. I have this old tea tin that I'm kind of using as like a book plate thing. I've got Shigure from Fruits Basket, appropriately by all the Fruits Basket. I have Haruhi from Host Club. I don't have the manga of Host Club, but I would like to read it at some point. And then this is an old Beanie Baby of mine. He is guarding my comic book collection. This was also a loot crate that became like a book holder. So I keep all my few comic books there. Again, I had like picture frames, but I just like moved them. So there's spaces, but there's usually other stuff here. Right here I have a little Totoro. And then this is a bank. I actually don't have anything in it right now, but it's Hellboy's Fist. Here we've got some more Host Club. We've got, oh, they are a little turned. We have Hikaru and Karu from Host Club. That's me and my husband on vacation a few years ago. Down here we have my old key card from one of the Anime Bostons that I went to. I loved this and thought it was really cool. That we just kept it, unless we weren't supposed to keep it, then oops. And then I have, oh my goodness, I believe this is Yui Metal. She's one of the members of Baby Metal. Then I have this little, hi Banks, thank you for joining us. Please don't come over here, kitty cat. That's a little koala. I know it's associated with BTS, and I cannot for the life of me tell you what its name is, because I honestly don't remember. I can't remember. I just thought it was really cute. So, and then this is a cherry blossom, oops, fan, and a cat toy. Do you want this? There you go. You're welcome. So those are pretty much all of my shelves for the most part. I've got like my writing book shelf, but honestly there's nothing put there for specific reasons. I just have random things shoved there right now because I am currently trying to reorganize the office. The room is very small for everything that it's trying to be, which is basically a a writing space, so an office, a filming and editing space, a library, a craft area and also a meditation space. So it is, there's a lot going on in here. So, yeah, some of it is rather messy just because I'm like currently trying to reorganize and figure out where the fuck I'm putting things. Those are pretty much all of my shelves. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry if things are a little bit shaky. Camera angles were funky with this, and also we just got back from our like getaway. I am really tired and feeling a little bit under the weather, so thank you for your patience. I apologize if the camera shakes too much, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this was at least kind of interesting to you. I know I'm a nosy bitch particularly, and I just love seeing more of what's on people's shelves, whether it's the books themselves or just whatever little knick-knacky things they have on them. So if this is pleasing to you, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what knickknacks you keep on your shelves. I know I have like a maximalist thing going on right now, which is not to everyone's taste, but that's pretty much how I run my life, is maximalist state of chaos. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is gonna be a bitch to edit. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always watching. If you are new here and would like to subscribe, please consider doing so. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.